17 phrases to deal with a narcissist. According to therapists, understanding and dealing with narcissism in our lives. Today, I want to address an important topic that touches many of us, whether we recognize it or not. Dealing with narcissism. We all encounter difficult individuals throughout our lives, but sometimes the challenge escalates to an entirely new level. There may be someone who repeatedly undermines you, diminishes your worth, and slowly chips away at your self-esteem. According to experts, approximately 5% of the population may be affected by this disorder. One of the most intriguing aspects of narcissism is they may project confidence, power, and superiority, but deep down, many suffer from insecurity and vulnerability. To cope with these feelings, they develop defense mechanisms and, sometimes, offensive tactics. This kind of abuse is psychological in nature, employing manipulation and control to meet the narcissist's needs, often at the expense of others. It is crucial to understand how we can protect ourselves when dealing with narcissists, particularly in the context of ongoing relationships, whether with a partner, a family member, or even a colleague. We must be prepared with the right words and strategies to navigate such interactions. Experts note that identifying narcissism goes beyond one or two problematic behaviors. It's important to look for a pattern, persistent patterns of self-centeredness, lack of empathy, and a relentless need for control or admiration. Key characteristics of narcissism include a marked lack of empathy for others, an inflated sense of entitlement and superiority, a transactional view of relationships, where love or friendship is seen as something to be exploited for personal gain, a consistent pattern of manipulation and controlling behaviors, often through tactics like gaslighting or coercion, a tendency to disregard boundaries and show little accountability for their actions. If you've encountered someone with these traits repeatedly, chances are you may be dealing with a narcissist. The impact of narcissism. Living with or interacting regularly with a narcissist can be draining. Being manipulated and controlled by someone with this disorder creates a constant undercurrent of fear and tension. This fear isn't always obvious. It may be subtle at first but grows over time, negatively affecting your mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. As one expert explains, narcissists often manipulate those around them so effectively that their victims don't even realize they are being controlled. In some cases, this manipulation takes on more covert forms, such as making the victim feel crazy or invalidated for simply wanting basic needs like respect, open communication, and kindness. In more extreme cases, a narcissist can become overly controlling, dictating aspects of your life from your finances to what you wear, who you talk to, and whether you are allowed to have a job. This kind of control is both toxic and damaging. How to respond to a narcissist. When engaging with a narcissist, it's crucial to remain calm and composed. Narcissists thrive on emotional reactions, and by giving them the response they seek, you risk escalating the situation. The best approach is to maintain control over your emotions and responses. Be assertive, but avoid becoming defensive or reactive. Now, let's focus on how to respond to narcissistic behavior. Here are a variety of phrases you can use in different situations to establish boundaries, protect your self-esteem, and maintain control of the conversation. 1. I need you to listen to me. Narcissists often dominate conversations and disregard the feelings of others. If you're not being heard, this simple request can redirect the conversation back to you. 2. Please stop interrupting me. If the narcissist constantly interrupts or dismisses what you're saying, calmly assert yourself with this phrase. It helps set a boundary around their disruptive behavior. 3. I am not comfortable with how you're speaking to me. Narcissists can be harsh in their tone and language. If they speak to you in an inappropriate or demeaning way, address it directly without becoming angry or defensive. 4. I need you to not yell. If the narcissist raises their voice, this phrase can help de-escalate the situation and put a stop to the aggression. 5. I am on your side. If you genuinely want to maintain a positive relationship, saying this can remind the narcissist that you are not an adversary. which may help reduce their defensive stance. 6. I need you to stop, direct and to the point. This phrase signals that the behavior needs to end now. It's effective for establishing clear boundaries. 7. If you don't stop, I'm going to walk away. A strong boundary-setting statement. If the narcissist doesn't respect your limits, follow through and remove yourself from the situation. 8. We can talk again when you can speak kindly to me. If the narcissist is being rude or hostile, you can offer them a chance to reset the conversation by addressing their tone. 9. Know a single, firm word that is often all you need. Don't be afraid to say no, as narcissists will often try to push your boundaries, and this is a simple way to assert yourself. 10. I hear what you're saying. In a conversation with a narcissist, acknowledging their words without agreeing with them can help calm the situation. You don't need to validate their claims, just recognize them. 11. What is it you want me to know? This can redirect the conversation to a more productive space and help clarify what the narcissist is trying to communicate, without engaging in negativity. 12. I don't deserve to be spoken to this way. If the narcissist is disrespecting you, this phrase reinforces your self-respect and sets the tone for the conversation. 13. I will be removing myself from this conversation if this discussion starts to lack civility. This phrase establishes a non-negotiable standard for respectful communication. If they don't meet that standard, leave the conversation. 14. I have explained my point of view, and I am no longer willing to continue this conversation. If you've said all you need to say, this allows you to exit the conversation gracefully and confidently. 15. I can't control how you feel about me. Narcissists often try to make you feel responsible for their emotions. This phrase helps reinforce that their feelings are not your responsibility. 16. Thank you for your input. A neutral phrase that acknowledges the narcissist's words without validating them or engaging emotionally. 17. Say nothing at all. Sometimes, the best response is no response. If the situation is too volatile, staying silent can be your safest option. Final thoughts. Dealing with a narcissist can be incredibly challenging, but knowing how to respond effectively can help protect your boundaries, self-esteem, and mental health. By remaining calm, setting firm boundaries, and asserting your needs, you take back control of the situation. You don't have to engage in their drama or let their behavior dictate your emotional well-being. With the right approach, you can manage these interactions with dignity and confidence. Remember, you are not responsible for the narcissist's actions or feelings. You are only responsible for how you respond. Take the time to care for yourself, protect your boundaries, and prioritize your emotional health. Thank you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below with your thoughts or experiences.